Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris Bonner here, Power Training TV, everything power and speed related. What I want to do today is I want to share with you 4 exercises that I use with some of my advanced athletes that'll get them primed and prepped. Actually, I use this for all athletes to get them actually getting prepared to preparing their nervous system for speed training. So to give you a little insight, a lot of people like to train the squat, the lunge pattern, things of that nature. But as far as the pattern of sprinting goes, there is actually what we call a posterior sling system. Now, to give you a little insight, as a child, if you think about a child crawling, you are crawling and you're pulling your arm and your opposite hip flexor together. So the correlation, I believe, in the posterior sling system is your lat and your glute from the opposite side. So these work cross pattern, if you will. What we want to do is we want to warm that up the same way, because if you take a look when you sprint, when this arm goes up, the opposite knee flexes, or the hip flexes, I'm sorry. So we want to warm that up the exact same way. Let's get into these 4 exercises that I do that'll help you prime and prep your nervous system for sprinting. Alright, so perfect. So the first exercise that we're going to do is going to be standing up. Remember that cross body pattern, what I want to do is I want to activate the leg system. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to do a single leg toe touch. I'm going to go plant my left leg or my right leg, and the opposite hand is going to come up. All I want to do is have the athlete sink, touch the toe, cross body, come straight back directly up. Now here's the trick. I don't want them necessarily just bending, putting this hamstring on stretch. I want them to actually sink, where I'm bending my ankles, knees, and hips, and I'm activating the entire leg in the posterior chain. After that, the second one that I like to do is more of a plank variation. So you're going to get up in the push-up plank variation. I want you to go ahead, cross body like I said. I'm going to activate this glute, and I'm going to raise the other arm. So it's going to look like this. Here, straight back down. And then I might have them hold that. To advance, now like I said, it's a activation of the lat and the glute. So I'm going to pull this lat and I'm going to flex this hip. So the next one's going to be this. Here, pulling all the way in. And I'm going to have them switch sides. So we're really activating that glute, and then we're pulling that lat in, and we're flexing the hip, just like the baby. Like, just a real quick reminder, your right side your right brain controls your left side, your left brain controls your right side. So we want to integrate both of those. That's what all these are doing. Last but not least, last one. All I'm going to have an athlete do is basically to activate cross body against the torso, the anterior part of the torso. So you can do this on the ground. All I want them to do is a sprinter sit-up. It's going to look just like this. Going cross body. Use those 4 techniques into your warm-up when you're going to sprint, and I guarantee you're going to see better performance. I'll let you guys next time.